Yo, what's going on, guys? And we're hearing that the Indiana Pacers are emerging as strong contenders to get themselves Pascal Siakam. All right. Supposedly, Mark Stein of the Stein line is reporting that it is heating up, that Pascal could be on the move. I did not talk to any Pacer scouts or any Pacer, inside, like people involved with Pacers at the Summer League today. And I didn't have anyone that I could ask around about Pascal, but that will be something I definitely, I still have about 6 days left at the Summer League. So your boy will definitely get some feelers out. I actually have a project I have to do tonight because your boy's trying to become a scout, and it might be for an NBA team, could be for an Australian team from the conversations I'm having. But what I want to talk about is Pascal Siakam is, look, this is a guy that, this is a two-time All-NBA, All-NBA team member, okay? He's a good defender. That's another thing. He's a complete basketball player. That's something people need to understand is he is one of the more complete guys that have become available. So if you're a team that is trying to make that jump like the Indiana Pacers, oh my God, Pascal Siakam next to Miles Turner, Benedict Mathurin, Andrew Nembhard, Tyrese Halliburton, Buddy Hield. And that's the thing. Buddy Hield could be what this deal is built around, because the Pacers have emerged as legit trade partners and candidates for Pascal Siakam. Pascal Siakam is entering the final season of his contract, and reports of his potential availability have increased. The Atlanta Hawks, we talked about the other day, have logged interest, but the team that's emerging is the Pacers, as Siakam has signaled his preference to remain with the Raptors, but the departure of Fred VanVleet is believed to have led the team prefer to giving more runway to Scottie Barnes and OG Anunoby to becoming the new core of this team, because OG Anunoby complements Scottie Barnes more than Pascal, because Pascal and Scottie both kind of do the same thing, and they kind of they're counterintuitive when they're on the floor. And the Raptors are indeed far more prepared to surrender Siakam than initially, thought. And Siakam's making a little under $40 million, which makes it interesting on how the Pacers would operate in bringing him in. Because if you look at the Pacers' salary, the Pacers currently are a team that, even after, bringing Bruce Brown in, they're at 129. So they basically could eat the entirety of Siakam's contract and not even need to trade a guy like Buddy Hield. They could go out and get themselves Siakam and only need to trade some of their bottom of the roster guys. Right now, if we're looking at this deal, Siakam, because he makes, which is currently, let's get the actual amount that he's making 37.8, okay? And that would bring them to 165. So they would actually have to trade one guy at least. And you're like, okay, who could interest the Raptors? They want shooting. So my assumption right here is maybe it is someone along the lines of I don't think it's one of the rookies, but I think it definitely could be one of the guys like my man, okay? I also just drove by I didn't drive by it. I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid. I'm pulling up to my Airbnb out here in Vegas, and I'm just an idiot. I just made such a stupid maneuver. But what I'm going to say is they probably want a young guy. And for me, I think the most interesting part about this is the fact that our man, Mr. Masai Ujiri, is probably wanting shooting, okay? They drafted Grady Dick. They're probably going to want some more of it. And for me, I think it makes the most sense for them to basically go out there and get themselves a guy on the Pacers roster that they could benefit from. I don't think Jalen Smith or Isaiah Jackson is going to push the needle. I would love, Jordan Nwora to be out there. And for me, I think if we go ahead and look at the rest of the roster, it makes a lot of sense, Jalen Smith and Isaiah Jackson, but I don't know if those are guys good enough TJ McConnell, maybe. It depends if they're trying to rebuild or not. And the other guys, like, I really wanted to be around Buddy Hield. What are your thoughts? It's obviously going to have to include picks and all that good stuff, but let me know.